Stadium, where Central Section top-ranked Buchanan is hosting Central in a Tri-River Athletic Conference boys soccer opener, and they are underway. All right, the B is here with JT Aruda, who scored the winning goal with roughly 5 minutes left in Buchanan's 2-1 track opening boys soccer win over Central. JD, kind of walk me through that goal. JT, excuse me, walk me through that goal and kind of tell me how it happened.
We had the ball in the middle. Victor got on a deflection. He just played me, and I just tried to put it in.
Now, pretty tight game today. You're down on an own goal there after kind of really dominating things. Most of the, kind of what was the mindset to kind of keep in things and we just stay on top of it.
Just kind of kept playing our game because we controlled the first whole half, and we just stayed to the game plan, and that's how we won.
And the team is off to such a great start this year with a national ranking and what you guys did down south. Thoughts on the job the team is doing right now?
Yeah, we're really good. We're grateful in the position we are. We're just kind of keep playing.
What's it mean to you to kind of open track play with a come from behind win like this?
Oh, it's big because we got to prove ourselves. Even though we won down south, we still got to prove ourselves here in the track.
And what do you feel this team's capable of accomplishing this season?
Everything we did last year and maybe more.
All right, very good. JT, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm here with Buchanan coach John Spurgeon after his team opened track with kind of a nail-biter, 2-1 win over Central that was not necessarily as close as it would seem. They kind of played pretty well and just didn't get some goals in the cage. John, your thoughts on how this all shook out?
We controlled probably 65-70% of the game in the first half. We had a couple of really good chances. Goalkeeper made a couple of good saves. We just kept going at them, trying to wear them down. But they played very defensive, and they did a good job of that in the first half. It was kind of one of those games where whoever's going to score the first goal is going to kind of have a little bit of momentum. When it went 0-0, I'm pretty confident that we could come back and score a goal. And then with roughly, I don't know what it was, about 56 minutes or something like that, we stuck one in our own net on a throw-in on an own goal. A little miscommunication there, but boys fought back hard, and it's kind of what they've done on a couple occasions so far this year. So it was good. It was a good test for us. Central's always, it's a big rivalry, and we open with them every year, so it's a good test.
John, when you fall behind like that, what's the key to not letting that affect you and kind of
just
pulling things out?
Just try to stay patient. We try to tell them, it's we don't have to do everything in 1 minute. So we still had roughly 30 minutes, 31 minutes to find an equalizing goal. And what we tell all the boys to start with, anyways, basically within track and league play, it's a 100-minute game because if you're tied, you're going to go to your overtime. So it's kind of a 100-minute game instead of 80, but we'd like to take care of it in 80, and we did that tonight. So we just we changed the formation a little bit. We got even a little bit more attacking in the second half, and we created some good opportunities. And then, fortunately, we got the equalizer. Oliver Dolberg did that, and then JT turned and spun and hit a great one from probably about 22. It was good. Good fight back, and that shows character. That's the one thing.
And your thoughts on that last goal? JT's obviously one of your better scorers on the season. Kind of just did what he does, huh?
Yeah, it all started with Colson Verhallen winning a slide tackle right there, and he kind of flicked the ball into Victor, and Victor played it first time, and JT just turned and hit it first time, and stuck it in the side netting far post. So really, Colson going after that ball and getting that little slide tackle in there is what started it all.
And John, just your thoughts on, you've obviously had a nice preseason run to this point. You're 1-0 in track play. This is probably one of the best conferences, at least in our section, not the state. Just thoughts on what it means to be 1-0 here and And
yeah, we've got off to a rough start over the last 3 years or whatever. We open against Central every time, and we've had some close meetings, and we started the last 3 years 0-1. So it's nice to be on top and start 1-0 this year. And the track is like that. You know, Clovis schools don't want to lose to Clovis schools. Central wants to beat the Clovis schools. So it makes for very competitive. I think it prepares us very well for the Valley playoffs. And you know, the preseason, what happened in the preseason was great. It's a great honor, that some of the numbers that we've achieved in terms of rankings, but really it's where we're going to be at in February and where we end up in March.
Right. I am here with Central coach Martine after his team just suffered a 2-1 loss to Buchanan in their track boys soccer opener. They had a 1-0 lead to start with, kind of saw it slip away in about the last 15 minutes or so. Raul, just kind of your thoughts on how this all shook out.
I think two teams came out really hard to play. Both were trying to seek the win. Unfortunately, we came out on the losing end, but I'm happy with the way in which the boys played and looking forward to the rest of our league games.
And you're a team that's had a little bit of struggles throughout the first part of the preseason, huh?
Yeah, the first part of the preseason.
But that's a team that's nationally ranked. Just kind of your thoughts on how your team kind of matched up with a team like that with so many kids returning off a Valley Championship team.
Yeah, I think that we matched up okay, and you know I think that, you know, all the credit to Buchanan. I mean, John has established a really great program out here, and obviously it shows. I think that this is obviously something, a learning experience for us, and looking forward to when we see him again back at home.
All right, thanks for your time.
All right, thank you.